An interesting new study has come out of Wharton College, which is actually Donald Trump's alma mater, that shows that since the election of Donald Trump, men have become more aggressive against women. Now, this study wasn't particularly looking at physical aggression, more verbal aggression. And here's what the two researchers did to come to these conclusions. Prior to the election, they did a study where they had business students negotiate with one another. And in both studies done before and after the election, they also did one where it was men against the women. Prior to the election, the men acted more chivalrous towards women, were more likely to treat them with respect. After the election, they became far more aggressive, ill-tempered, and almost not chivalrous whatsoever after the election of Donald Trump. Now, this study actually kind of goes along with another study by the Southern Poverty Law Center that shows that since the presidential election, the level of bullishness among American citizens, the number of reported bullying incidents in U.S. schools increased after the election of Donald Trump. What's happening here is what these researchers at both Wharton and the Southern Poverty Law Center are calling the Trump effect. And it is that if you want to get what you want in life, you basically have to be an asshole to everyone. You have to go around thinking that you're the best and everybody else is a worthless piece of trash. And it's particularly disgusting in this Wharton study that men believe that they can treat women in this manner. But that's what happens when you have a president who, just before the election, audio emerged where he said that he liked to grab women by the you-know-what. And America, majority of white women in this country still said, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's normalize this behavior. And that's what you did. You normalized it. You elevated it to the White House. You sent a message to our sons and daughters that this kind of behavior is okay. Not only is it okay, but it gets rewarded. You've fucked up an entire generation of children by electing Donald Trump. You've told an entire generation of young boys, young men, that this is the way you can treat women. Not that it's acceptable, but that you can do it, that it's encouraged and rewarded. Anyone who went to the polls on election day and filled in that little bubble or completed the arrow or did the punch card or pushed the electronic button to vote for Donald Trump should be ashamed of themselves. You have screwed an entire generation of children in the United States. You have screwed them up for life. You have sent them the wrong messages. And I know a lot of the people who voted for Donald Trump are aging. They're not going to be around here much longer. They won't have to deal with this shit. But the rest of us will. And even if it takes me the rest of my life, I'm going to make sure that I do everything possible to undo the damage that these idiotic, moronic Donald Trump voters have done to children in this country to make them think that it's okay to walk around and act like you're better than someone else. It's okay to walk around thinking that just because you have a penis, you're better than people who don't. That just because your skin is light, you're better than someone else. That's not how the world operates. And I will make damn sure that I teach my children that and that I teach as many other children as possible. And I hope that everybody watching this pledges to do the same. We have a lot of damage to undo. But if we work at it, we might be able to undo it.